Welcome back to the channel. I had to make a video on this. As soon as I saw it announced, I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? I literally was on Twitter and I just saw this pop up and I'm like, is this shit real? But definitely is real. Nintendo kind of like threw it out there, left it to die basically. It's a $29.99 game. It's the sequel to 1-2 Switch, the original launch game for the Switch. That was very underwhelming, but it was fun. Like, if anybody that has kids played this game and said that they didn't enjoy this game, or at least their kids didn't enjoy this game, they're lying to you. They're just fronting. Because I have a daughter, I have a little sister, even my son that's older than her, and me and my wife, we all had fun playing this game at times. It's not a game that you play for long periods of times, but if you have a bunch of people over and you're playing this game, it's pretty fun. It is definitely a low budget game, but it was fun. It had its moments. So seeing that this is announced is kind of like, oh, that's cool. Like, you know, judging by this picture, obviously they're trying to make it more like a game show type thing with this horse host, whatever he is. And the colors to me is like, I feel like they're trying to appeal a little bit to like the Fortnite people, because, you know, it just has that like kind of vibe. But one thing I noticed right away off the picture alone is, you know, people having their cell phones out. So obviously it's gonna be like the Jackbox games and Just Dance, where you can utilize the your mobile phone for it. And it's weird how they have like one team with Joy-Cons and the other team with cell phones. I wonder if that's going to be like a theme in the game, where it's like phones versus Joy-Cons, or is that's just to show like, hey, you can use both. But in this picture, to me, it kind of like insinuates that you're having like teams, phone team and a Joy-Con team, which to me that doesn't make sense. Because to me it just doesn't make sense. You're never gonna have like an equal amount of each thing. But I assume that's just to show like you can use both devices. But that does worry me a little bit, because the whole point of the first game was to demonstrate the technology in the Joy-Cons. You know, the haptics, the HD rumble. So apparently it's not HD rumble, it's just regular ass haptics, because phones have regular ass haptics, and apparently you can do the same things with your phone as you can do with a Joy-Con, minus the drift. So like kind of like takes away the novelty of being like, I can only do this on my Joy-Con on the Switch. So like, who's to say Xbox or PlayStation can make this exact game probably better and do the same mini games with cell phones or their own controllers, and basically call it, oh, like HD rumble or unique experience. So I that's one of the cons I thought about seeing this picture and seeing the announcement of this game. Just kind of like taking away that uniqueness of it being on the Switch and having Joy-Cons to do everything. But besides that, I think it's a smart move, because mostly everybody has a cell phone, so more people can play in the game. If they make it seamless to where, you know, like most of the Jackbox games, they make it so easy for you to just connect your phone and just right away play. If they make it like that, then cool. But at the end of the day, it's all about how fun the games are. And if they're just as fun as the first one, I think this game would be good. Good meaning like not the best game, but enough for like, if you have a couple beers and you're with your friends, or you have kids and they have their friends over, they'll have a good time with this game. It's just stupid fun. And if you just forget about the fact that it's a Switch game and you're just approaching it as like it's a board game or it's a family type game, and it's just something to have fun with, a party game, and you don't take it too seriously, then you'll have fun if you allow yourself to have fun. But if you want to be one of those people that listen to all these reviews, and, you know, like reviewers now on YouTube, they're so critical of every freaking game. Like, it could be the best game ever and they'll still shit on the game, because people just like to shit on everything. So it's like, some games deserve to be shit on, but other games deserve to be like, damn, like just enjoy it for what it is. Like this game is $30. You know, it'll probably drop down to $20 within the first year. If you have GameFly, which is probably the way I'm gonna get it, you rent it, check it out. But like honestly, this game is, Nintendo's just throwing this shit out there. They know people are gonna buy it. They know people are gonna be curious about it. It's probably gonna blow up on YouTube and Twitch just by how dumb it's gonna be and how stupid it's gonna make people look. So even I heard like they did test runs with people play testing the game, and like people were like didn't even want to play it. They didn't even want to play none of the mini games because they were so bad. But how many games come out where people play test it and it's amazing and all this stuff, and the reviews so good before the game actually releases, and then the game actually releases and it's nowhere near as fun as what the preview said. So you really can't go based off of that. Every time you hear these rumors or you see certain message boards that talk crap about games in development. So just adjust your expectations. I have my expectations in check with this one, but I will probably get this game some way or another. One way or another, I'm gonna get this game, and I'll probably make a follow-up video to this, just to show like, hey, is this game bad? Is it good? Is it worth $30? Is it not? It's not gonna be a straight up review of the game, but it will be just like, hey, did I have as much fun with this game as opposed to the first game? And I'll ask my daughter, I'll ask my family, which one do they think is better, or do they think like this game was unnecessary? But I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody playing this game and looking like this dumb idiot right here. Yeah, that was the most cringe thing about the first game, was just how stupid the people looked. The only thing I wish with the first game is I wish they would just have a little bit more animations with it, instead of just the people acting it out, because that's what, to me, what made it way more low budget. But the core mini games, I would say about 75% of the mini games weren't too bad. Like it was just, you had to like be in that moment. You had to like take your mind off the fact that this is a low budget ass game. Like this is the Sharknado of Nintendo games right here. So it's like, it's so bad it's good, you know. So we'll see if it reaches that Sharknado status and cult classic, where in 20 years people are gonna be like, the Switch has a hidden gem and it's everybody wants to Switch, because that's what ends up happening. Like all these games that like right now get reviewed as like mediocre or average or under average, in 10-20 years there's gonna be the new Metal Jesus saying, oh, I got this game at GameStop, or GameStop's not gonna be around, but I got this game at a garage sale and it's everybody wants to Switch and it's a hidden gem, you should get it. And then everybody's gonna want to buy it and it's gonna be $100 to buy. So, you know, I'm curious to see how it turns out. I'll let you guys know. But that's it for this video, just a quick one. And that's it. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys get the game on June 30th, please drop a comment and let me know what you think. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace. 1, 2, out.